One thing about me, I'm gonna be loud. Everything about me is loud. My voice, obviously. My titties, my body, my energy. So what if I'm in love again?
Caught a cry. Caught a little cry on the soup.
This morning I woke up beautiful again and craving attention.
But I just know me and Cardi B are twin flames. Like, it's nipple season. And divas, if you're in the East Village, I'm staring at those nipples. I'm staring at those nipples and I'm loving it. Loving it. No, because what is it about me that makes men want to call me female?
I literally love women so much. They're so nice. How can I be sad about a man being mean to me when a girl says she likes my lip shape?
After
As you can see, guys, she's a bit cuckoo.
my ex with a receding hairline broke up with me, he told me a few months later that all his friends were like, oh my god, she was so fucking hot. Like, she must really be clinically crazy. Because the guy I've been seeing looked on my Instagram and he's like, oh, I see you post at blank blank, this really exclusive bar. Like, I've been wanting to go, but I can't seem to ever get in. And I was like, he was like, can we go? I was like, probably not, because I fucking let the fucking maitre d' like fucking kiss me on the lips, really hardcore style, so we get seated every time. And he was like, I really want to go with you. I'm like, no.
Can you see how she acts, how she talks, and then she wonders why she can't get a man? All the men just sleep with her and then ghost her.
He will literally make out with me and then probably reject us. Okay, I just finished getting ready for a first date. I have a really good feeling about this one. So then after the date, we're walking back to the subway and he's like, hey, I want to take a picture of you for your contact photo. So we take a selfie. And then I'm like, oh, I want to take a picture of you holding my purse. So I take a picture of him holding my purse. And then he like makes out with me on the street and he's like, I think you're my wife. So yeah, he proceeds to like make out with me hella crazy style on the street and then say that he's pretty sure he's gonna marry me and he can't wait to see me on Sunday for his birthday party where I'm his +1, where I bought a dress to match his bow tie. And I know that's rough. And then the next day he's like, yeah, that was a bit, like, you're crazy for matching that bit, freak.
So in case you don't understand, guys, some guy saw her TikTok videos, realized she was crazy and wanted to test out how crazy she was. He went on a date with her, started acting crazy like her, and she reciprocated the same actions. And then the next day he told her, no, it was only a bit. It was a joke. I just wanted to see how crazy you were.
The wall. No man on earth can make you fall.
They only want attractive men to approach them. No, we want the ugly, out-of-shape man to approach us.
You think it can hurt my feelings? Somebody just posted a full picture of me sucking in my own comment section on TikTok.
Oh, my dream date? You tell me exactly how you felt about me the first time you saw me and describe it in full detail. Everything.
My husband and I are 16 years apart, and that bothers a lot of people. Do you know who it doesn't bother? Me.
Yeah, guys, I'm 38 and my girlfriend is 24. It's a 14 years difference. Nobody cares here. Only in the US it's a very big deal.
Honestly, some of these comments are making me want to cry.
Okay, so in case you don't see the comment, hands like Freddy Krueger, body type like an old beat-up tranny.
Like, why? Why take time out of your day to say this to a stranger?
Ma'am, this is the internet. You will get messages like this all the time. This is how people are on the internet. They're all keyboard warriors behind the screen, ma'am. But if you're not caught up to this and you get upset over comments like this, you shouldn't post your videos publicly.
What's 3 reasons why you'd be wrong for me?
I work out of town. I'm in the oil field, and I've never met my daddy, so I can't add more daddy issues to your daddy issues.
I don't have daddy issues.
You're a liar if you do porn and you don't have daddy.
I have a great relationship with my dad.
Let me meet him.
You want to meet my name?
I bet he's very proud of you, man.
I don't even know your name.
How tall are you?
I think it's 184 or 5.
Okay, so I'm 187. I'm 6'2", so she's probably 6'1", 6'1 and a half.
Does that get you a lot of dates?
Most men are a bit insecure if they're like smaller than me.
Do you think you could save my bloodline?
Do you want me to?
So, as a single woman in her 30s who never gets approached by men and whose DMs is as dry as the fucking Sahara, my pal said something really quite cute to me today. She said, babe, you're a rainbow and every cunt out there is colourblind. And I'm absolutely running with it.
Okay, so you like the fact that your friends are lying to you. But all women say they want the truth from men. Ma'am, you want to be lied to. If I actually told you the truth, that you will probably die alone, you will say that I'm an asshole, but I'm just telling you the truth. So you don't want the actual truth.
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Why?
Perfect, because I think I have the perfect guy for you. Oh.
This is the guy?
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
Yeah, this is what happens with many guys.
Should we just address the elephant in the room?
All right, let's address the elephant in the room. So, I don't book the guests for this show. Steph and the other producers do. And they wanted an OnlyFans girl like you on. I think partly, to make a sort of clickbaity title to the episode, and partly to counteract that fuck we had on last week. And anyway, they happened to book the only OnlyFans girl I've ever slept with. So
probably the only girl you've ever slept with, full stop.
Should have mentioned.
Okay, and she thinks she's funny when she says this, guys. Do you understand what that means? So if you say, oh, I'm probably the only woman that he slept with, that means that no other woman in this world wants to sleep with him. And you are the only woman that slept with a guy that no other woman wants. It doesn't look bad on him, it looks bad on you, ma'am. Because you have no standards, you will sleep with anybody. Do you understand, guys, how low her IQ is?
How many fingers does a human have? 10. No! 10. You're wrong. I love your nails, by the way. Gorgeous. How many fingers does a human have?
10?
That's wrong.
Am I being pranked right now?
How many?
Theoretically, we have 10 fingers, but you can say that we have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. That's why she probably tries to get people with this question.
How many fingers does a human have?
10.
10. That's wrong. How many fingers does a human have?
10 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is wrong.
You're such a major green flag that I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. But thank you so much for saying that.
No, I love the way you interacted with everyone. You're so polite and you're just down for the criticism as well. But I think it's too much of a green flag that I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin you.
No way.
As I told you, women want the bad boys.
Wait, no. Wait, so you're saying he's too perfect, therefore you're gonna reject him?
Yeah.
Understood. Makes sense,
It's gonna be your heartbreak.
Oh, definitely.
What's your sign?
Thumbs up.
What's your, girly sign?
Oh.
Zodiac sign?
Oh, I'm a Leo.
Okay. I don't know.
Do you...
I've never seen a woman more awkward than this one here. I don't know, it's because she's never been in front of a camera. I don't know who she is, but she's so awkward. It's uncanny.
You know about that kind of stuff? Does that mean something to you?
I don't know. I a little bit,
Or maybe she's just high. I don't know.
I dabble.
What'd you do in the army?
I was fucking. I was fucking.
Hey, 3-day bender, boy, still throwing fucking darts out here. What's up?
I was with the combat unit, but we never saw combat. So we just trained all the time. We just fucked and trained. But yeah, it was fun.
So they let women fight out on the front line like that?
Yeah, they gave me a machine gun. So I got to go, that's why I'm Kaylee Gunner.
Who in their right mind in the U.S. Army gave her a machine gun. My guy, you actually need to go to therapy. I don't think it will help, but I think you need to go to therapy.
I got to go up on
That's dope.
the
That's
swing.
fucking cool.
That was fun.
I'm not even trying to make this to brag, but like I've had a Hinge for the 5 months that I've lived in Nashville, and I don't really use it because they scare me. Well, I wanted to see how many likes I had so that I could clear them all out and get them the fuck out of there. I turned on my notifications again so I could see how many likes I have because I don't have any chats. 3,100 likes.
As I told you before, an average woman gets the same amount of likes and attention as a top percentage guy. Just imagine that, guys. She's very average and she has 3,100 likes.
At what point does Hinge say, you can't get any more likes if you're not going to answer? I feel like I need to restart and make a new Hinge. Like, I can't go through 3,000 fucking likes. That's crazy.
Okay, I have a question for men, and me asking this question, I'm gonna sound super sarcastic, but hear me out. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm genuinely looking for a truthful answer. So I notice, as a woman with a decent amount of tattoos, a lot of men say I would never seriously date a woman with tattoos, maybe a hookup if that, but like they look masculine or ugly or trashy. And I see nothing wrong with that. If you don't like tattoos, you think they're ugly and trashy, don't date someone with tattoos. I don't care. But I'm just curious, if you think it makes a woman masculine, you as a man with no tattoos, does that mean that you're feminine? And again, this sounds like sarcastic, like I'm trying to like...
So by her logic, if she has tattoos, it makes her more masculine. But if a guy doesn't have any tattoos, it makes them more feminine. No, ma'am. You not having tattoos and guys not having tattoos is the baseline. This is how it was for years and years, tens of thousands of years. People didn't have tattoos. So how can you say that for thousands of years men were feminine because they didn't have tattoos? Can you see your logic? This is why men avoid you. Besides the fact that you have tattoos, ma'am, and we have lots and lots of studies that show correlation between nose ring, tattoos, and mental problems. Besides all of that, you have a very, very low IQ. And it's clear you have a bitterness towards men, ma'am. I can't even... Yesterday I showed you a very, very, very stupid video. Now this is in competition with that video. Yeah, I don't know which is worse. Let me know down in the comments, guys.
Admit something. Okay, I am 34 years old. I am single, childless, jobless. I'm ashamed to admit I live at home with my parents. I have been trying to make it on my own for years now, and just for some reason just cannot. Not only that, I've struggled to find my place of belonging in this world. I grew up with parents who kind of screwed up my identity. I don't know if I...
Ma'am, blaming it on your parents it's so stupid. What does your parents have to do with it? I had screwed up parents, so what? Should I blame everything on them? No, ma'am, they don't define you. Only if you let them define you. Why do you care how they were? If you didn't care and you went on your own way, your own path, and did your own thing in life without thinking about them, without giving them importance and what they did, it wouldn't affect you. It only affects you because you're weak. And by the way, how come they're so terrible? If you still live with them, if they still allow you at home with them, how can you say they were so terrible? They didn't kick you out.
Admitted anything that is worth admitting or not, but you know, we all tend to judge people by appearances and how people look on the exterior. I may look like I'm fine, but I'm really going through some shit that nobody would ever guess. But this is kind of powerful.
I don't understand the generation of men and their ghosting. Like, why don't you just tell the woman, like, hey, look, I found someone else, or hey, I don't feel a connection, or something?
Because nowadays women aren't even worth that. They're not even worth the time to tell them, hey, I saw a lot of red flags while talking to you, and it's not worth it for me to talk to you anymore. Because many, many women don't want to hear the truth and can't handle the truth and will just start swearing. And I, for one, I don't have that time. My time is worth more than that. I know there are lots of guys saying that, well, you should be chivalrous and you should do that. I'm not chivalrous, my guy. I'm an asshole. That's why I had so many women.
Something else, you know what I mean? Like, most of us are understanding. We're not going to sit there and cry about the fact that, oh my God, don't leave me, because...
Okay, if you're understanding and you don't care about that, how come you made a TikTok video about it, complaining about it? How come? If you didn't care about it, you wouldn't make a video about it, so you do care about it and your feelings are hurt. I swear, I read people so good, so fast. It's like second nature to me.
We probably got better options anyway. I went on a date.
So how come you're bitter if you have better options? How come you made this video if you have better options? If you really had better options, you wouldn't care, ma'am.
I went on 3 dates with this one guy. And then the 4th date, he was like, oh, I've got some family issues. I'm going to have to cancel. And I was like, cool, that's fine. Disappeared for the rest of the weekend. Like, okay. And then when I messaged him, he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm not in right headspace, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And that was it.
What's your ethnicity?
Can you guess?
Italian.
I sound Italian to you?
You right.
No.
You right. Let me try again.
Let's go back.
Say something. Say something to me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I think you're like Spain.
Spain?
No.
I sound Spanish to you?
I don't know. Help me.
I am helping you as much as I can.
I don't know. Can you tell me?
Middle East. But where?
But where? I don't know. Is it France?
Habibi, I said
France. In the Middle East, guys. France.
the Middle East. Choose Middle East. You said France?
Middle East. Help me help you. Help.
She doesn't know where the Middle East is.
Help me help you. Help me.
Name Middle Eastern country. I say if close or far.
Sir, I don't know where the Middle East is.
What? Try again. You don't
Brazilian.
know. You know.
Brazilian. Middle East is South America, guys.
Know what Middle East mean? Why not?
What is 3 plus 3 times 3?
18.
That's wrong. What is 3 plus 3 times 3?
18.
Okay, guys, so you first have to do multiplications and divisions, and then addition and subtraction. So it's 3 times 3 is 9, 3 plus 9 is 12.
No. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 times 3, 18.
That's wrong. It's not 18. What is 3 plus 3 times 3?
18.
That's wrong. It's not 18. What is 3 plus 3 times 3?
24.
24. How? Explain.
3 plus 3 is 6. 4, 3. Like, no. 18, 18.
Wrong. What is 3 plus 3 times 3?
15 or something.
15. What? What colors do you mix to make the color blue?
Green and yellow.
That's wrong. What colors do you mix to make the color blue?
Yellow and
Theoretically, you can't mix colors to make the color blue because blue is a primary color.
green. Yellow and green.
That's wrong. What colors do you mix to make the color blue?
Green and yellow.
Wrong.
Yeah, green and yellow.
That's wrong. It's not green and yellow. What colors do you mix to make the color blue?
Yellow and green. Purple and red.
That's wrong. It's none of those ones.
To the people who are like, go up to her, say hello. The worst thing she can say is no. That is absolute bollocks. I just went up to a girl who I'd crossed paths a few times in my local Lidl. And I just went over and I said, hey, we ought to stop crossing paths like this.
My guy, first of all, you should get rid of those glasses. You look woke as fuck. And then try to go up to women.
She said, how about you get the fuck out of my face? And I was like, yes, ma'am. Worst thing they can say is no. What a load of rubbish. The worst part is, after I had finished my shopping with my bruised ego, we both had to walk in the same direction to get home. right? And she was just ahead of me. So I was walking behind her for a couple blocks before I realized how creepy it seemed. And I saw her glance backwards at me. I thought was the best solution was I just went in the opposite direction to where I lived, walked around 3 blocks. By the time I got home, all my ice lollies had melted, just become...
You can see he's a very nice guy. That's why women don't like him. And he's probably very woke.
sticks at that point. You know what? That's maybe what killed it for me. What if you saw me buying the ice lollies and thought, for a 27-year-old to be buying ice lollies, this guy must be a pervert. I hope he doesn't talk to me.
It is not always the man's fault when a woman crosses his boundaries. Every time a woman crosses boundaries, they look to the man and say, well, the man should be holding those boundaries. That's his fault. No, it's her fault for disrespecting those boundaries in the first place. If she's texting him after...
No, I don't agree. You as a guy shouldn't be a simp. Because of simps that let women do everything, that's why women get so entitled. That's why women are the way that they are. So I agree it's the simp's fault. That never have any boundaries, that are doormats, that let women do everything they want.
hours. If she's leaning in a little too close, if she is just joking when she's sending flirty messages, that's not on him, that's on her. And
okay, then he should be a man and break off the relationship right then and there. If he doesn't, it's his fault because he's a simp.
I'll tell you right now, she knows exactly what she's doing. A good man, he can set boundaries all day long. But if she doesn't care about those boundaries, she's going to cross them no matter what.
Yes, ma'am, you're correct. But you can spot the red flags in a woman like that very easily. If you don't spot them, it's your fault, my guy.
And that's not a relationship issue. That's a character issue. And when we should start...
Okay, ma'am, and what does that say about your character if you choose women that are like that? Oh, she's crazy. Okay, so what does that say about you if you pick crazy women? It's simple.
Start shaming. There are some things we need to bring public shaming back for. That's one of them. We have to stop excusing female bad behavior and putting it back on the man, because that is completely taking accountability.
Okay, ma'am, do you think women would have this kind of behavior if every man in their life told them the actual truth? If every man in their life hold them accountable? If every man in their life never simped a day? Never. Do you think women would become so entitled? Do you think women would be so delusional? No. It's because nowadays men are very weak and very feminine.
Off the one who was being disrespectful in the first place. Boundaries go both ways.
I was with my ex for 2 years, and one day I find out he's cheating on me. Not ideal, but here's when it gets good. The girl he was cheating with, a bloody photographer. Now, most people would cry, scream, break up with him straight away. Me, my toxic brain said, let's have some fun with this. So I booked a couple's photo shoot.
This was going to be what happened. Did you? This is the level of...
Can you see, guys, how excited she is? Because women like drama. They don't like the boring stuff. That's why they don't like nice guys. They love the drama. Just look at her.
Of toxic I need.
Yeah.
That's the level of toxic I need. Okay.
Picked a date, paid the deposit, the whole shebang. She thought she was getting a normal booking because I used a different name. Little did she know she was about to spend 2 hours photographing me and her man like she was third wheeling her own situationship. The day comes, she turns up all professional with her camera like, hi guys, thanks so much for booking with me. And I'm stood there like, oh babe, thank you. Her face drops, his face drops, but lo and behold, she stays professional and he acts like nothing's happening.
How do they do that?
She does the whole frickin' photo shoot.
While they're snogging.
She has it having to direct because the girl's going to her, what do you want us to do next? And she's going, okay, kiss her forehead, whisper a secret in her ear. He's just doing it. I'm locking eyes with her thinking, yeah, Direct your man, sweetheart. I broke up with him not long after because honestly, he's trash. But the way this woman had to crouch in a bush.
Ma'am, if he's trash, what does that say about you if you're attracted to trash? That you're also trash.
Bush and shout, okay, now kiss her while photographing us. Priceless 10 out of 10. We recommend it as therapy.
What are women attracted to, in your opinion? I know this is somewhat stereotyping and generalized, but are there anything that, as a man, I could do to make myself more attracted to a woman?
When I see men approach women, particularly...
Nobody, I don't know who this guy is, but he's very feminine from the start. He's very feminine, my guy. I don't know, you need to grow a beard or something. You look very feminine. I wouldn't trust any advice coming from you. I don't know who you are, and actually, I really don't care.
Particularly in the US, every culture is different. I've lived in a number of different places. There's that moment where they're just sussing out, does he feel like he has a right to speak to me or not?
Okay, so you should never take advice from this guy. It's clear he's a feminist. He's on the left. We're just going to skip this video.
Let me say something that's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. And by a lot of people, I mean women. So a lot of us men, if not all of us here in the West, were raised by women. But we were raised by women who didn't actually like men. And now I don't mean just your mom, right? I mean the entire ecosystem. Moms, teachers, counselors, therapists, daycare workers, church staff, you name it, we were told by those same women to grow up and be a gentleman, to be kind and respectful and protective and safe. We heard that a lot, but there's a caveat with that. You were never to be too assertive, right? Never too confident or too masculine. In other words, be the thing they hated, just behave better. Let me repeat that. Be the thing they hated, just behave better.
My guy, don't you get it? That even if you behave better, your dad was the toxic guy in her eyes. So she's not attracted to guys that are better than your father or better than all of her toxic exes. She likes toxic. So being better doesn't work. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.